We are racing south to avoid the cold. Join us as we go down canals and pass through bridges. Weather has sucked for us going south this year. Most of the windows, if they are even other windows, are either 12 hours of motoring or you're looking at really terrible conditions of 20, 30, 40 knots and big waves.
And because we moved too slow, we missed the three good weather windows that happened in November.
And we're really trying not to push the boat too hard because the stand rigging still needs to be replaced. We have embedded chain plates, so that's an unknown. Either they're fine or they're not. We wouldn't leave these problems down the road. Last thing we want to do is have a problem pop up on us in the middle of the ocean, and we can't get help.
And when's it gonna break? Out there.
If anything's gonna go wrong, it's gonna go wrong out there.
This has left us doing quite a bit of ICW.
We thought we were gonna hop out at Southport to do an overnight to Charleston or maybe even further. The night before departure, the weather window was looking really bad.
We might as well go down to the next inlet, which is Georgetown. So down the ICW we go.
We depart for Myrtle Beach.
Yep, that's going to be our first stop on our way down.
And there are really few anchorages in the Myrtle Beach area. You have a couple at the very beginning and a couple way past, almost in Georgetown, which is just a little too far for us to do on the ICW. So instead, we go to the one marina that can take us based on length and draft and all that.
The one of the three marinas, we have to go to the furthest one from Southport.
Osprey Marina, which is at the south end of Myrtle Beach.
And so, we're off.
It's a very long day down the canals. Got all the canals in North Carolina.
Yep.
And then you cross the border.
And it's 5 degrees warmer. Sun comes out. It's awesome.
And there's so many bridges we have to go through.
So many bridges.
It's every 4 or 5 miles. You got another bridge.
Fixed bridges. Swing bridges.
And not much traffic.
No, I think we saw only a couple other boats and they were locals out and about. We're here on the shoulders of the season and everyone's either winterized or gone south. You gotta hurry because it's getting cold.
And as we get further south, we get the beachfront properties of North Carolina change into the giant mansions of Myrtle Beach.
They're massive. They're big houses. And
some of them even have waterfalls and pools. And
yeah, it's insane.
Reminds me of Florida.
Florida light is one way you can put it.
And of course, just like Florida, it eventually gives way to the RV parks and, unlike Florida, an old cypress forest swamp.
So beautiful too. It's just the light was amazing because clear skies and all that.
And honestly, probably one of my favorite sections of the ICW I've ever done.
As we go through this old cypress forest, we come into Osprey Marina as it's just getting dark and ta-da! That's the end of that very, very long day.
It was a very long day. It is now the next day. We slept in a little bit because we knew that our next trip, the next leg of our journey, was going to be a short one. We wake up and we find the boat covered in frost. And it was thick.
I mean, might have just been ice at that point, really.
Then we departed from Osprey Marina and headed down through even more cypress swamp.
Yes.
We spent all day going to the next place in a cypress swamp. It was amazing.
Oh my god! We need to come through here again in the summer or spring, as the leaves are on these trees, because it is gorgeous in here.
I can't imagine what it would look like in spring with all the new buds.
Anyways, so what is canals through an old cypress swamp slowly give way to a river that
Deep river.
Yeah, and it starts off narrow and slowly widens. It's a beautiful location, and as we make our way through this river as it widens, we come to our next stop, which is, I think, if I remember right, Heritage Harbor?
It's Heritage Plantation Marina, which is just north of Georgetown.
So we stop there for the night,
Rest up,
make
plans with our buddy boat, and we're thinking of exiting from Winia Bay to the next spot, but weather's still not looking good.
Yeah, weather has been very difficult. We're looking at the window and we thought, we could make the hop down to somewhere, but like, where would we go? Where could we go? And
then we started doing the math.
Yeah.
Turns out, if we time it right, and the moon is in our favor, we can go all the way to Charleston in one hop, but it's going to be a really long day.
Yep. And sketchy.
There's some areas between Winia Bay and Charleston where at low tide, it's only 5 feet of water in the ICW.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's 6, but really, we can't get through with a 6.5 foot draft. If we time it with the tide, we get a 6 foot boost on below the water. So we're at 6 feet of water, ends up being 12 feet of water.
We got to get off on time and down through this really sketchy part of the ICW for us. We spent a lot of time trying to not run aground and
also trying to push the boat to go as fast as we can because the last bridge is a swing bridge, and after 4 o'clock, it don't open no more.
We get to find ourselves now in Charleston.
And we made it to Charleston! Woo!
Know that we're in Charleston. It sets us up for our next big hop. Because as we bring this story to a close, the next chapter brings us to our first overnight.
This is going to be the first overnight we've done on this boat, and it's going to really push the endurance of some of the systems.
We're going to see how this goes. Maybe, well, you can see we're in t-shirts, so
we made it.
We've made it to St. Augustine. But you'll have to find out
next week.
Time.
Please leave a comment down below with your thoughts.
If you enjoyed, please leave a like.
And thank you to all of our wonderful subscribers for supporting the channel.
Thank you for watching. See you next time.